DILLIAN the Body Snatcher White here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
Right, so real quick before we get into this video, a big up to Mark who bought his fiancée Krista a Sporting Icons hoodie. So thank you very much for sharing that picture with me. And for anybody else who wants shout out in the video, go get your Sporting Icons merchandise. Links in the description, all that kind of good stuff. Now, this press conference seeing the return of the legend. In my opinion, the guy who made promoting interesting, who made it appealing. Whereas for a long time, I think that promoters were sat behind desk, smoking their cigars in their little dirty cabins and just ordering fighters about, treating them like they are the boss, okay? And Barry Hearn, along with Frank Warren and the likes of Don King and that, like before them, of course, made promoting interesting. And Barry Hearn has made a return to boxing for this one night only, I'm presuming this one time only anyway, while Eddie Hearn and Frank Smith are over there in America promoting the Daniel Jacobs versus Canelo Alvarez event in Las Vegas. And for anybody who's going to be in Las Vegas this weekend, this is your last chance to get the Box Fan Expo tickets to go and meet many of the stars that are going to be there, get autographs, pictures, all that kind of good stuff, like Errol Spence Jr. and Mikey Garcia, and you got Spinks, you got Riddick Bowe, you've got loads and loads of people, so go check that out. Anyway, so this one, absolutely fantastic. Good to see Barry Hearn back, and to be honest, I found myself mesmerised and almost wincing at times at some of the things that he was saying. But we get what it was that he's saying, that old times of boxing, as I said earlier, the promoters were pretty much dictating to the fighters who you're fighting, when you're fighting, and how much you're getting paid. Nowadays, the fighters run boxing. Or at least I do here in the UK. I don't quite know about America. Go check out the previous video on the PBC. Make up your own mind on that one. But it was very, very good. Barry Hearn, I mean, you could see where Eddie Hearn gets it from. I mean, I knew this already. And for those of you who weren't really familiar with Barry Hearn, you can quite plainly see where it is that he gets it from. But Barry, he's not retired. He's retired from boxing. But he's still doing the darts, the snooker, all that kind of thing. So excellent stuff to see Barry Hearn back. And it just brought back like a lot of memories. In fact, my very first fight that I remember as a kid was Barry McGuigan versus Jim McDonnell. Barry McGuigan's very final last fight. And the only reason I remember it was because Barry McGuigan was my dad's favourite fighter. Now, DILLIAN WHYTE and Oscar Rivas, very good fight. Looking forward to that one a lot. And as I said, July 20th, it will be on pay-per-view. And I know that quite a few people were wincing, saying, what about pay-per-view? And blah, blah, blah. But DILLIAN WHYTE is a pay-per-view fighter, whether people like it or not, it is. Okay, and thankfully we don't have to pay the kind of pay-per-view prices that they have to in America, like $75, $80. We're only paying £20. And whenever DILLIAN WHYTE is the headliner, he always makes sure he stacks out the card, as he's done with Dave Allen versus David Price. So big up DILLIAN WHYTE, and of course Matchroom for making that fight as well. Two very, very interesting fights. I know a lot of people may not have heard of Oscar Rivas, so automatically they go, well, he must be crap. He's not crap. He's 26-0. And his last fight was against Bryant Jennings. And I think a lot of people have heard of Bryant Jennings. So this is a very, very good fight. And one for DILLIAN WHYTE to not overlook. That's for sure. Oscar Rivas is very, very dangerous. And going back onto Barry Hearn real quick, I'm glad that he done something that I've been wanting Eddie Hearn to say for quite some time. But I suppose Eddie Hearn can't because of the politics, because he's involved full-time in boxing. Barry Hearn could just say whatever, where he said that the WBC have done DILLIAN WHYTE dirty. I've been saying it for quite some time, that the WBC are only manoeuvrable if they are involved with Al Heyman, the PBC, or Don King even. But with outsiders like DILLIAN WHYTE, they want to keep DILLIAN WHYTE away from Wilder. And that's pretty much what Barry Hearn says, so excellent stuff. So all fighters, all four of these fighters on the stage there were very, very amicable with each other. No real bad blood. It's kind of comical as well. Obviously, it always is when you got Dave Allen on the stage. And for those of you who haven't seen it, I'll put a link in the description box so you guys can go watch it for yourself. And Dave Allen said that, David Price is better than him in every department, but he will win, and he'll win on heart. And he says that he's actually quite scared of getting knocked out by David Price. So, a bit of honesty, that's for sure. But either way, this card is looking pretty good already. A great main event, a good co-main event. I'm presuming that this is a co-main event. And I'm expecting a very, very good undercard for the rest of it. So Anyways, very good press conference. I'll put the link in the description box. I'm looking forward to it, that is for sure. You drop your thoughts below about it, click thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.